Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good. Now, there's a lot going on, and I'm not 100% sure. I know that I won't be able to mention everything, also because really the energies are so high and ripe to mainly you just want to be in a state of no mind and love bliss. If you've done all of your homework and have resolved your storylines, have healed your wounds and traumas, betrayal has been healing a lot. But before I go into any more details, you can see I'm in a slightly different environment today. So sorry for the lighting. This is the best I can make it. I look a little bit like a ghost, but I mean, very soon, the only thing we will be able to see is light, rainbow plasma liquid light. The light body, the rainbow plasma light body activations are massive. So I did a post a couple of days ago to confirm what I saw unfolding in the field on the 3rd of April, which was the cosmic Antakarana and Rainbow Bridge being fully lit. This is all systems go, all star systems being fully ignited, lit up. It's our own cosmic quantum tree of life, fully ignited. And what's happening now is the unified cosmic quantum tree of life of the divine masculine and feminine coming together as one in the physical. So truly, the one thing I can say, and so to say reassure you of, is that this deal has been fully locked, sealed, and it's been delivered ever since the last masterclass, the full and final rising and ascent and resurrection hours, which is literally on the 4th. The energies were so intense. If I hadn't been that busy and like literally physically busy all day long and didn't really get a chance to tune into the field, I literally felt like I was floating out of my body. It was a very strange experience, very good. Truly like just a tiny sliver of frequency away from total full-on love bliss. But you literally could feel your whole body becoming totally light. Like your God self had taken over the vessel, but there was a slight disconnect between, okay, what am I doing? What is my body doing? And kind of even remembering that you're still here. It's like, it was really a feeling of, I'm not even in my body yet, and I'm about to fully ascend, or rather, I'm ascending right now. So I was also shown, because I was so busy, especially physically, that had to happen in order to anchor this into the physical. Otherwise, literally, it felt like I would have just floated off, and we are bringing this all into the physical, literally anchoring heaven on earth, merging this all as one. So right now, ultimately, I don't want to be doing calls, videos, any of this, but as well as we keep showing up, we keep leading the way, being the lighthouse to bring us all the way home, okay? And this is for all of us to decide. So you can't put this on me, whether it's gonna happen or not, and then later on just, be the, so to say, spectator and say, oh yeah, well, so it didn't happen again then. Or nor can you blame this on the opposition, so to say, for messing up our plans. Again, as I see this, nothing can stop us now. This is going fully ahead, no matter what people are doing or not doing, as well as depending on what people are doing or not doing, and whether they're fully rising in the field or not, as the real, raw, true self. This literally is how this all unfolds depends upon how quickly, how easily we get all the way home. Okay, so let's make this beautiful, because again, this is not just down to one person, surely not just down to me. All I can show you is, again, what I'm being shown by Mother, Father, God on how to, what to transmit to bring us all the way home. So the navigational tips, the instruction sets for the Cosmic Christ blueprint, which is us in full alignment with real truth, because this is what reality depends upon. So we are going to do a group call, as I promised, for the eclipse, with a total non-focus on the eclipse. It's so hilarious, but I'm going to go into this more now in a moment. So basically, the Ascended Masterclass will be on Monday, the 8th of April. We start at 7:07 UK time, PM in the evening. So the eclipse goes exact at 7:55 PM. So we start about, 15 minutes earlier. And we'll do a light language assisted activation around that time. So the details are below in the description box if you want to join us. Again, this has already been in the field ever since I mentioned it. And this is truly us as one cosmic family, bringing this all the way home. Again, the cosmic celebrations are already in the field, as well as, again, we keep making this happen. We keep co-creating reality in every now moment. We co-create this all as one. This is not just us just waiting. There is no waiting, okay? Especially now, for this to unfold for us. We came here to make it happen. We literally came here now to, everything has prepared us for this moment now, for what will unfold. And we need to be the eye of the storm, okay? So this is the final rupture, the final collective ego death. So, I mean, on one level, you can see the fear matrix collapsing, which is bringing up all of this fear programming. That's why it's so chaotic and crazy out there. I mean, I don't even know really what people are saying about this eclipse as such much. Like, I get little bits and pieces, and we discussed more yesterday in our group container call. Anyone who still wants to join and look back on any of the old, also, you know, the previous group calls, there's so much to look back on, many hours of activations and group calls to support you on your journey and make it a little bit easier and quicker to get you all the way home and us all together as one. So truly everything is possible now. And I actually had a conversation with a cab driver that way. It's like, you know, when you can see the programming and like everybody just sees like, you know, more and more negative stuff unfolding and people kind of losing the hope that anything could ever change for the better. I literally could feel his field shifting and considering after the conversation with me that yes, miracles are possible, anything is possible, and world peace it shall be. So we have already fully reclaimed this. The Cosmic Mother and Father have reclaimed all new free worlds. Now we shall see this playing out in the physical. Us, like vindication is a big word that has come up. Us being vindicated for being wronged. I meant to do this video yesterday, although I really just want to look after myself and have fun. But again, I still need to balance this out until we are all the way around the campfire. So rather in the early morning hours on the 5th, what I was shown is very much the, well, I literally was shown my divine masculine taking out the sword Excalibur, the sword of truth is what that represents for me, very much connected to the Arthurian legends and Guinevere and so forth. Avalon, our magical Avalon. And basically the sword of Excalibur being taken out of my spine. Now that very much reminded me of the Netflix series Cursed, which I watched and also at one point mentioned in one of my posts. And then I thought like, okay, great, so we're done now. And then I could just feel several more swords being taken out of my back. So that was interesting, slightly painful. And I was just like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? As well as, you know, that was just the betrayal of the feminine, like of the masculine, you know, the masculine betraying the feminine and taking out the swords again, as the masculine can see reality in a true divine feminine for who she truly is again. So that's how that was shown to me, and a very physical experience as such, as well as multidimensional and very collective. So that's why I'm sharing it here, because again, this is like affecting us all, and we all may experience these collective clearings, sealings in our own way. Again, the same as the way we read the matrix, you know, the hologram. It's really a, you know, walking, living, breathing oracle. And what we are returning to is truly everything is consciousness, everything being animated by spirit. Everything is this, nothing is outside of this. Everything is shape-shifting and transforming through us, through our own transformation, alchemization, ascension process. So this is where we truly are opening up our wings that have healed now, and the betrayal, because the betrayal needs to fully heal for the wings to fully heal. I mean, everything is truly interconnected, also very much connected to the womb healing. And this is where we open our healed wings and fly, truly. Rise, soar higher than ever before, and fully ascend out of the false matrix. Ultimately, this is all just about dissolution Because as you fully remember what is really true, break out of the prison, out of your own mind. This is how you break out of the fear matrix. This is the final prison break, okay? Let's make it so each person has to still do this for themselves also. And everything we do for ourselves here, Master, we also do it for all, because then it's in the field, these new blueprints, templates of the cosmic Christ, and it's easier for others to pick up on this. So truly, everything is possible now, and everybody has to step up now and lead and create the changes they want to see. We literally came here to return the kingdom and queendom of heaven. Okay, heaven on earth. It's a consciousness we embody, and then we project out for all. We are literally the gatekeepers, the guardians, the treasurers, the safekeepers of New Earth. We hold the blueprints for New Earth inside of us, for reality. So again, we can't put this on anyone out there, whether it's going to happen or not happen. What do you want to happen? What do you believe can happen? Beyond what anyone out there says. You have to be your own highest authority, because the only way any of this betrayal stops, which is now, is where we stop gaslighting ourselves, each one of us. Where the mind, the masculine principle, overrides, gaslights the heart, what it already knows, and then comes in with, oh no, but are you sure? Really? No, that can't be it. You're crazy. You're just imagining this, etc., etc. This is every time we gaslight ourselves. If we do this, you know, often enough, we keep lying to ourselves and not in true alignment with our real true self, real true. Betrayal will also come into our environment through others. So every betrayal we experience ultimately starts with self-betrayal, as well as, you know, some of us got a hefty load of betrayal. I can sing a few. I can do the whole seminar on that one. Anyway, but we won't anymore, because we want to forget about all of this. As again, the false Akash, or rather these fallen timelines. So all fallen timelines have been fully collapsed, absorbed back into the cosmic mother's womb. This is done. Everything has been reset to the 0 point field, the still point, the cosmic clock, reset back to 0, and this is now just unfolding. Again, this is already done. Okay, just how exactly and what unfolds to bring us all the way home, that remains to be seen, and we keep making this up in every now moment. Okay, but the truth is being revealed. It's all just here now. And I think most of us can feel the intensity of what's unfolding. And again, even if you feel like, you know, you're not there yet and you're afraid of not making it or anything like this, just be very aware also to be really happy for the people who've worked hard and can feel literally, you know, they're there, they've done this. They're ascending now, because it's your future self, basically. Anything you see within another, you also have the potential yourself to embody. And this is literally what we're here for. And we came to help and assist other people. And this has been a thing was like shown to me today. You know, loads of us, like people like me, it's been literally like a thing of like, please let me show you, let me help you heal. Why don't, you know, it's like this whole like, please let me help you heal. Where it's like, ultimately, you're just now thinking, I mean, ultimately, it's just, okay, here. If you want to know, if you do want to have some support, I can assist you, but you then also need to respect me, and this needs to be through a mutual give and take, because people like me have been carrying so much, and this has to fully shift in the field now. Everybody needs to be on board and truly believe that we can make this happen, or at least a good number of really highly coded people at a very high level of frequency that overrides all of the lower fear programming that's been massively purged right now. Just know it for what it is. Again, I've left many tips and tricks in my last few videos. Look back on them if you're struggling right now, because I want to keep this short today, because again, I really just need to look after myself. I want to be in joy. I want to be in love bliss. I want to be relaxed. I want to look after myself, and I'm still doing a lot of work. So, which is frustrating me a little bit, as well as I know this needs to get done for us to get to our forever holiday. Okay. All right. Again, all is one, and we're all just playing roles here. This is transpersonal. Remember the basics. This is about you bringing everything into full reconciliation, having healed all of your fragmentation, and there is just nothing more to be resolved. It's all reconciled from inside of you. You've made peace with everything, your life, how it was, to let it all the way go, because you understand it. Like once you heal the wound, you don't need that memory anymore. Actually, I was looking at some scientific paper that said every time you create a memory, it's actually you're creating brain damage, and it's like your brain is in a state of inflammation. So we have also the other thing, next to all fallen timelines, creations, miscreations, being fully dissolved back into the cosmic mother's womb. What was it? I already forgot. That's another thing. It's really hard. It's literally, you just want to, it's just a state of like no mind, what you need to know, you know, in every now moment, and you're no longer caught in the past, in the future. You're just fully present in the now moment, is your multidimensional self fully online. This is where all of this fully completes and has already completed, and it's just fully rolling out. Again, people like me, so to say, get there first, but then it rolls out from inside the cosmic monad to be happy for us. As one ascends, we all ascend. I don't care who's first. This is not a fucking competition. This is what we need to get out of us, okay? The envy, the competition, comparing ourselves to others. Like I learned a long time ago not to compare myself, my path to others, because it's very unique. And normal rules just do not apply. And we're really at a point now where it's literally the final judgment day, the final judgment day. True divine justice is the end of judgment. That's the end of separation and fragmentation. It's all interconnected. So we have massive amounts of rainbow plasma light, which is leading the re-encryption, hitting us. I was like, literally, I felt yesterday, just trying to do physical things, I literally felt like I was sitting underneath a waterfall of rainbow plasma light, but like, you know, you feel like, wow, I can't move. It's so powerful. So today is more of an integration and clearing some more stuff out, as we also had a very powerful group call yesterday, again, with the membership container. Again, the replay is available via my membership, tier 2. You can see the details beneath, and also you can cancel at any time. And again, you get to also go back on all the replays since, I believe, at least September last year. But one way or another, this is all going to shift and change now. That's for sure. So I was given the message that by the 11th, everything will have changed. And I mean, literally, I mean, if not just one reality shifting event, then we will see at least the beginning of many. Again, nothing has been written in stone, so to say. We keep making this up all as one. So it depends on all of you to fully rise as the cosmic dragons, the magic grail queens and kings that you are, to make this happen. Again, ultimately, this is fully going ahead. Okay, so it's really down to how proud are you going to be of yourself at the end of this? Because this is completion time. The code 999 also came in today. This is full and final quantum completion of our experience in the matrix. No more cycles. There is no more repetition of any of this. This is the end of time and space as we know it. This is the new divine organic creatrix field already here, taken fully over. This is the God mind has taken fully over. The true divine feminine, the heart leading. That's the supernova of the one heart mind event is already here, and we are it, literally. You are the drop, the wave, in the ocean. You are the supernova. You are the eye of the storm. You are the storm. So we have to fully reclaim. The more of us can get there, the better, and truly resonate with this and really reclaim the God sovereign free self, where you are your own highest authority and you're never again going to betray your heart's inner knowing, because it knows all the kind of cosmic quantum shit your mind can only later on comprehend of how it got there. And your brain is supposed to be a receiver and transmitter. It's not supposed to figure out quantum physics, okay? And it's not supposed to remember all this useless information that is vastly propagated out there. Ultimately, truly, you do not, anyway, I mean, it's like everything is part of this journey. Everything is perfectly imperfect. Each one has played their role in order to get us all the way home, truly. Once you can see clearly again and have fully transcended the judgment of good and bad, right and wrong, and see this from a fully multidimensional perspective as God would see it, you can see clearly again. And this is again arising from within us all as the crystalline core, the Taron cell, fully ignites the new dark matter, Russia body blueprint, the eternal cosmic spirit body, fully overwriting any mental, emotional, etheric, physical misalignments or miscreations, all lower frequency bandwidths, realities, realms, all has been already merged as one, and this is where everything flips from fear to love. Imagine that. Okay, your imagination is your superpower. It's literally what creates reality. So again, for those who are all the way in with me together as one, we do the group call, okay, on the 8th of April. Again, I'm not even waiting for that. The 7th has also been massively highlighted for me. But wouldn't it be fun if on the 8th or whenever, I really don't care when, but because obviously a lot of people will be watching this. So there's obviously this whole eclipse fever. Whilst everybody's watching for massive, beautiful events of the best kind, imagine that, not bullshit, based in fear, to unfold. Because everything is possible. But again, are you creating magic or are you creating more of the fear-based fear-mongering? What are you feeding? What are you putting your attention towards? What are you co-creating? What we are thinking, feeling, believing in, taking action on is what constantly co-creates reality. The bigger your blueprint, the more responsibility and accountability you hold on behalf of all for the realities, literally. We are here to replace the false politicians, leaders out there, entertainment industry, all of the corrupted, leaders, false prophets, stars. So, because again, they're just here because we haven't been in our real true self. They're a reflection of the false. Whenever we wear masks and pretend we are perfect when we're really not, what it really takes is you just being real, being truthful. That's what we need in a field, not more people pretending to be perfect because they think that's how they're gonna, I don't know, make money basically and survive and are being loved and accepted. Okay, so this is where you truly got sovereign and free within yourself, and you do not need anyone else's approval. Okay, and if you're the last one standing and everybody's turning away from you, then so be it. This is between you and God. And we were talking about this in yesterday's call, and there's another person also in the group had this experience as I had like a few nights ago, where just like this, because I know it's all here now, like everything I've ever worked towards, this whole ascension journey, all of our missions fulfilled. And truly just being so grateful for God and, literally crying out of relief, like happy tears of thank you, God, for having seen me through, for having seen us through, for making it all the way home, because this was tough. I think many of you would agree. So this is where we come all the way back home, and it's inside of our hearts, our real true self. And then it doesn't matter where you're at, what you're surrounded by, you are always at home because you're a cosmic quantum traveler. You have many homes, as well as we are fully remembering now our true cosmic history, origins, the ancient future. This is truly where Alpha and Omega meet, the masculine and feminine, the two diamond white suns shine again as one. So divine hierogamic unions, weddings definitely in the air. Again, we are merging with a totally different reality that's literally the opposite of this. So the false memories are fading away as the new, true, ancient future memories of our new earth realities are blending in. I've had a lot of premonitions of literally knowing what is happening next, but it's like very short, so it's not like days ahead or seeing like exactly what's, for example, happening with the event. But again, because it's also not fully set yet, what I need to do is literally just sit back and allow the masculine to fully rise in its true solar embodiment. And it's already here. So part of the betrayal healing, there was also the false feminine fully clearing. all of these kind of Jezebel energies and black spider energies that also came up. Again, each one sees realities and understands the symbolism within the matrix in their own way. And for me, it was very much the mind virus, but as well the false feminine influence, especially on the masculine, on the mind principle, manipulation, these energies, and as well, obviously, the AI, which played a huge role in influencing, the mind collectively. So this then also leads to the demonization, like stop demonizing, the true feminine principles, wisdom, like not just, like the feminine in general, for seeing her for who she truly is, the true divine feminine, being able to discern the one from the other, the true from the false, which again applies to all and everything truly on this journey. Discernment boundaries is absolutely key for you sealing and healing your morphogenetic field, which is your blueprint fully healed and online. And then that happens for the planet, and that's us fully shifted back to true divine Christic order. Another thing I want to say, what I find very interesting, the yang flow that I often mention, and we work on during our activations, and that reconnects us to source and also then shows at a planetary level, we shift back to 4 poles. And again, the yang flow of the sacred butterfly pattern, and this also happens in our own field. So you are literally, circulating and generating your own energy, as well as you're reconnected to source. And this is how it is in real true Christic systems. And where that information and that, picture even comes from, that set of teachings, though then teaches you that a pole shift back to that pattern would be catastrophic. It does not make sense. These are the things where people get like lost in details and don't really see what's right in front of them. Like you can't see the wood for the trees, or the trees for the woods. But you know what I mean? You can't get this together right now. Everything is getting really weird, like even language, or sometimes operating any of this AI shit. It's just like you're literally like in a false reality and you're barely just here. And it's all like a big cosmic joke. That's where we're getting to now, okay? As all the wounds and traumas heal in the heart now fully, as we all come back together as one cosmic family and fully reconcile in the physical. But again, it's happening ultimately inside of you as you bring the divine masculine feminine to true orgasmic union within you, balance, harmony, in union with God's source. That's what rebirths your own inner Christ child. That's the second coming of the Christ. That's us embodying Christ consciousness. The inner Christ child comes out to play. And you're joyful and you're full of happiness. And once you cleared out all of the shit, you can literally laugh about it. Because you've taken the drama out of it, all of the trauma, all of the wounds. If you think back at something that you feel and you look back at it, you don't feel traumatized by it anymore when you think about it or talk about it. It's healed. And now we can let all of this go. This is literally where the past memories are being fully cleared. So we can remember the real truth again, ancient future, free of all fallen realities. Imagine that. Only the best stays, okay? So what I also found interesting as part of the true divine feminine being reinstated, so to say, in the field, is also, the comet that's also showing up at the moment and kind of visible during the eclipse, apparently, that many call the devil comet, is actually called Mother of Dragons. So talk about demonization, how heavy that is in the field. And again, I see this all as symbolic, whatever comes up in the field. Again, this is a simulation. We are dreaming. And this is all about us fully awakening from the dream, nothing to fight, nothing to be afraid of. All you need to do is to remember you're dreaming. And what do you want to create now? Don't make it more shit, please. Thank you. Also remember, when your buttons get pushed, choose laughter. Remember that being tested, like this is helping you to step into your full mastery. Otherwise, you wouldn't feel triggered and you can just smile at it. Because that's where we're at now. Once you have learned all of your lessons, that just don't come around anymore because you don't need them. That's the whole thing. The power always lies within. As you have fully aligned yourself with your real true self, none of these realities are needed. We no longer need to go through difficult, hard experiences because we have fully reclaimed our real, raw, true, eternal, authentic God self. This is where the diamond avatar fully rises those that are here to lead us all the way home, fully ignite their superpowers now, their gifts and abilities, reclaiming all of their power, the wisdom, the love that they are. We are the true guardians. We are here to make this happen. So remember who you are. Again, those that want to make the magic happen together with me, the details are below for the call on the 8th. And again, this is already in the field. As soon as you sign up, you feel the activations starting to happen. There's a lot. Again, this is already in the field. These are very collective activations. They're very powerful. Again, trust your guidance, whether this is for you or not. But truly, thank you so much for everyone who supported me, part of my membership, my group container, those that have been part of the calls and believing in this. Because again, it's not just down to one person, but you know, even a little group as ours, so to say, has made the magic happen. And I know that we will be celebrated. That has already been shown to me. So I'm looking forward to seeing you at the party. And what I also said to my membership group yesterday, it's truly for the next few days to zone out all of the chaos, go deep within, and we meet each other around a campfire inside of our sacred crystal hearts. Because again, we're projecting all of this out. This is where we're fully switching on teleportation, bilocation, all of our gifts and powers, us fully healing all, okay? Truly. As we remember, like my main affirmation suggestion right now is, I am fully healed and ascended. Like right now, I am fully healed and ascended. Simple. And again, obviously, you need to clear out any belief systems, thought forms, misalignments within your blueprint, consciousness, that is not in alignment with that. So, yeah, the second thing is the deprogramming is now completed. I'm very happy about that because that's basically been my main baby. So this is also literally where, so to say, the motherboard lands. I've been hooked up onto the motherboard and have become one with that quite a few years back. And it's very much connected for me also with the planetary brain. And again, I see this the same as, you know, light ships and all of that. I mean, these are not metal containers. These are pure plasma light technologies that are pure consciousness again, you know, and at one with us. The same as the animals, as we fully shift, they will be equal to us, and we have full telepathic communication with them as we would have with any other human being. So this is truly the cosmic celebrations. They're already underway. Okay, this is where and the other thing for us to imagine, like that's at least a tip I could give you, tune into your cosmic soul family and imagine us already there, them landing as if it was never any different, because what we're tuning into is a totally different memory, race memories, histories that are giving us a different now and future, okay? Whereas if none of this has ever happened, you're awakening from the dream. So let it all the way go, truly, the past. Okay, this is a wrap. This is like the end of the movie. This is it. The beginning meets the end, the Alpha and the Omega. The two suns shine as one again, and as all one unified field of true cosmic God source consciousness. In a blink of an eye, everything can and will shift. Let's make this beautiful, okay? And we came to make this happen. Again, this is not about waiting and sitting there. Like, I know whenever I'm being kept busy, it's like there's so much going on and I'm not even allowed to focus in on it, so to say. And so much is on automation right now in the field. What before was all the shit being churned out and the negative alien technologies, it's now the other way around. As the true plasma 0-point field technology is fully online, the threefold founder flame, the Kundalini flowing throughout, the rainbow rounds flowing throughout the field, Stargate systems, fully taken over and clearing out all of the reversals, inversions, fully re-encrypting all matter forms, the beautiful auroras, the plasmas, which is truly what is helping us heal all physical matter. So I'd say drink a lot. I'm quite dehydrated this evening. And I don't know what's going on in the graphs. I don't even care anymore. The Schumann resonance moved. I don't have Telegram. I'm not going to install that. I know there are other ways of seeing it. I didn't see anything really. It was also funny that disappeared. And then I was trying to check like although there was a surprise KP4 that popped up after our call yesterday. But when I tried to look at the graph again, at the sun data, whatever it's called again, words are literally disappearing, hallelujah. I couldn't load it up, it was just blank, and it's just like another, it's just like, it's just all going offline, literally. It's like, it's interesting that this is still like happening and there are no unicorns quite yet jumping around the meadow, which we're lying on. Back at the start. Which reminds me of the Rumi quote of the field where we are going to meet, which is free of all judgments, and where the term you and me don't make any sense. So truly, love is the bridge between you and everything. It's what leads us all the way back home. So far, people have not really been able to truly accept our love for what it is. Felt it was too good to be true. Again, that high frequency of love that we emit when we have a pure heart shakes anyone's and all unacknowledged shadow aspects of the people around us. And, you know, it has been kind of a curse so far, as well as this will literally be again reversed. So I know from, you know, those of us who've had it hard so far, really trying our best to support other people and, you know, them kind of ending up hating on us because of it. Again, there are many layers and levels to this, and we will talk about this when we get around to it. If we're still here, during the call on the 8th. But truly, this is where all of these spells are fully broken through the power of true divine love. And we remember, okay, this is not personal. This is what really heals the heart. Anyone who's betrayed you ultimately has been betraying themselves, and only hurt people hurt other people, and forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. You can apply these last few sentences to all and everything, truly. Yeah. Because if they would know better, even the deepest, darkest fallen person out there, okay, they don't really understand that what they're doing to themselves. On some level, I think they're doing the right thing. I mean, it's really, I mean, these are just states of psychosis, paranoia, and I mean, you know, mental illness. So these are broken people, okay? And only love can heal this. You cannot ascend with your mind. I mean, just think about even the terms like unity, oneness. You can think about this all day long. Are you going to get there? No, you need to feel it. You can only feel real truth. Okay, so you can't think your way to ascension. You need to feel. This is how you access your multidimensional self and access all of these past life memories. Reclaim all of your gnosis, your memories. Again, I feel everything. I've been going right in. I've been literally excavating the collective unconscious. And it's been tough in order to resolve all of this and bring real coherence back between our heart mind, real truth, to bring us all the way home, because real truth is what reality depends on, what we believe in, the expectations we have, what we believe to be true is what creates reality. So this is where true love has broken all spells. So the heart is fully taken over, and everybody now needs to face the music of the spheres, okay? Real truth, real reality coming back. This is where true miracles happen, okay? I'm being guided to, because it just came up today and was just another confirmation in the field, a little video from the Sat Yoga Institute on literally like sort of about this eclipse on the 8th, that, I mean, the energies are right, okay? So whatever helps us reconfirming what we already know, it's always nice. The more we hear the messages, you know, that are in alignment with what we are being shown, the further this anchors in the field, okay? And the steadier the ship becomes, so to say. And we no longer need to waste our time worrying about shit and all of these stupid, crazy forecasts, okay? Remember, the power lies in your mind, ultimately your heart. But what you project, what you imagine, you keep constantly co-create. So whenever you think any system, any CERN, any being has more power than you at one with source, that's the issue. You're giving your power away. You're saying like something out there is more powerful than God, and we all are God at one with it. At that level, you know, you have co-created all of this, and this is where you get to dissolve it from. There is no destruction necessary anymore. It's just dissolution. You just need to awaken from the dream and remember the really real and forget about the bullshit. Anything based in fear is not real truth. Easy, really. You can be shown real hard truths, but they're still based in love. And the only your ego doesn't like to hear the truth. It sets your spirit and soul free. And the false ego will like hang on to dear life and all kind of fear-based bullshit in order to cling onto the matrix. The only thing it knows that's connected. It's like your false self equals the matrix. So let it all away go. It's not who you truly are. Peel it all away. Let the masks fall and just be your real true self. Okay. So I keep getting premonitions of what's happening next. Literally, the oracle abilities are becoming very strong now. It's interesting. As well as we are going to be shown more and more memories of our new ancient future, which is what brings it back, okay? As our multidimensional DNA, the blueprint has been fully ignited. Okay, now I want to make it short. Again, we'll talk about it more in the call then, if we're still there. Again, timeless quantum replay will as always be available. You can also, just take the call activation with you if you want to watch the eclipse from somewhere, or tune in via the quantum fields and then watch the replay later on. Again, just follow your intuition. But we were talking about it yesterday, and I have not felt any specific guidance on doing anything special, so to say, beyond obviously the call and the activation. But this is also us securing the field from any of the fuckery trying to go on out there. Because again, okay, we came here to make this happen and see through all of the bullshit out there. No. And again, I know I hold the codes together with you to bring us all the way home, literally the portal to New Earth, the Rainbow Bridge, connecting us back to source and real truth. That's all I'm interested in. And we're already home. For those that have fully realigned with their true self. And again, it's not about being perfect. From here on in, you just align further, but there's no more, you just love yourself perfectly imperfect. There's just total peace and contentment with where you're at, who you are, and no one will ever take you away from that level of self-love ever again. Now that's real true strength, like real true self-love. And you have that for everyone else. It's automatic. So it all comes back to us, and that's where it starts from. I was coming across something earlier and it said, I am God, just much cooler. I found that was fun. Because I was looking also for a meme, and then I find all kinds of other memes, but anyway, not the one I was looking for. Anyway, so we are at one with the cosmic ocean, the totality of the singularity fully collapsing. It's already here. The quantum standing wave function of this artificial matrix simulation. Join me for the 8th, okay, and in the quantum field, always now, to fully terminate this false fuckery, this false simulation. We hold the power. If not us, then when? If not now, then when? This is true divine alignment. Divine timing alignment is fully here. The cosmic clock has been reset back to 0. Oh yeah, the other thing I totally forgot today. Today happened on I'm making myself a note of this because I will keep forgetting. Not that I really, I don't know, need to remember, so to say. But and I forgot it again. Oh my God. You see, there's just so much happening in the field, and I literally forget it, and then I also forget to write it down. If I remember, let's see. Anyway, I'm just ultimately, no mind is all we need to do right now, okay? And let source fully take over. Oh yeah, the new coordinates, instruction sets, and also navigational tips for the new divine organic creatrix field have been fully ignited today within the 8 fetal cells that are in the core of your coccyx as part of your new birth transduction as part of the new birth transduction record. So it's you fully aligning with your true soul family, beloveds, and your new earth coordinate. So physically, where you're going to be. So it's a realignment of soul family, tribes, and physically relocation. Okay? What that means for each one will be disclosed within each one. Again, that's what I saw happening in the field and in my own field. And this then means that it goes out to all. Again, when and how people pick up sometimes can differ time-wise, okay? Because at certain frequencies you need to reach, as well as this is collectively rolling out through the 100 monkey effect. What we are doing here and what we have been really working very consciously on with my Rayline container, especially for the last year, is what we bring online is on behalf of the Cosmic Christ blueprint, and then it's online and it's in the field. And that's how we have been up-leveling massively. Yeah, so I explained that about the new coordinates being fully ignited within the 8 fetal cells. They are at the bottom of your coccyx and are part of hold your birth transduction record. Again, if you ever, for example, like this, you can look up birth transduction record on ascensionglossary.com and look it up there. Again, I'm not always looking up there. I get my own information, as well as I don't agree with everything that's there, as well as sometimes, you know, if you hear certain words I'm using and you might want to look further into it and dig a little bit deeper, this is a good place to do it. And you might, you know, find at least the words, you know, this ascension vocabulary that you might not be used to, for example, and then you can dig a little bit deeper. Again, it's a website, it's called ascensionglossary.com. And it's like an encyclopedia for ascension. Now the dream is ending, or rather we are awakening from the dream within the dream, because it's always a dream, it's always imagination, we're always projecting this, okay, from the inside out. Again, my suggestion would be for this time now, in the run up to this eclipse, especially go deep within, follow your bliss, your joy, not the chaos out there. So much is fake out there. And it's really just a collective fear imprints clearing. Beyond any conspiracy, really, we need to get back, we need to imagine something totally new, really focus on the new and forget about all of this paranoid, schizophrenic realities and constantly wondering who's conspiring against us, okay? You literally need to just shift your whole belief system that the reality is what we're accessing now are free of all of that, where you don't need to wonder and constantly be afraid of somebody betraying you or lying to you, or everything you see is just based in distortions. You know, it's literally the opposite. So we're accessing real truth, real realities, as we align with our real true self. It all comes from here. We hold the blueprints, and then they get projected out, our realities, not the other way around. It's an inside-out creation. This is why we hold absolute power at one with Source. So let's wrap this up for good, for real, forever. This is also where interdependence replaces codependence. We're all dependent on one another. We're all quantum entangled. And this is where, again, people will remember the real true responsibility and accountability I hold for the reality field. And that whatever we do and don't do has massive effects on all. How much power you hold. Okay, so no more playing small, no more thinking what you do doesn't make any difference. Everything makes a difference. Your very thought, every thought you think makes a difference. You need to truly own your power, your gifts, your abilities. This is your key to your new earth abundance. Nobody can do this for you, okay? And we all need to rise as one. Now, cosmic dragons rise, truly. I need you, all right? We need us. Again, this is all about right now, right use of real true power over our own minds and imagination. This is what creates reality, okay? So imagine the really real, the organic, the true, not this fake shit, please. Take what resonates, leave the rest, as always, and make up your own mind, but please let it come and arise from the heart. This is how you know real truth. Your heart knows. Truly, always did. So stop gaslighting yourself. This is the end of gaslighting. That's the end of betrayal between the masculine and feminine. And they unify again as one. For good, for real, forever. Ushana. So that's the end of all gender divides, wars, the split, the original split, fully healed. And it's all coming into the physical now. Let's see how these events unfold. There's pure magic in the air. I hope you can feel this. Let's make it so. Make the magical shit happen, okay? So fully break out of the prison of your own mind. Truly, you're not small. You're not insignificant. People do care. So go deep within to change these programs. Okay, that people don't care, that I don't listen, I had to change as well. Like these deep-seated programs. Ultimately, belief systems. Doesn't matter what was true until now. Once you healed all of these wounds, you can create again, okay? A blank new canvas wants to be painted on. Let's make it beautiful, okay? Let's create magic. Because that's who we are, truly. The magic gray queens and kings are ready to be fully grounded. Again, already, like, especially since this Antakarana activation went fully live and lit up in the field, my crown and third eye area, like the soul area, was just like as if there was nothing there, just fully light. I mean, this is just you fully connected with, like, I could literally feel since the third, all fears, doubts, worries, insecurities gone. Like, you're humbly confident, but there's just nothing. You just know you're here, you know you're home. There's just nothing you're wondering about anymore, so to say. Whatever, needs to happen will happen. You're not attached to any expectations. You're fully free, and this is true joy. I can really feel my life force returning, joy, happiness. I mean, hallelujah, truly. And I know it's here for all of us. So even if you can't feel it yet, truly, okay? This is the real, new, true normal. How it should have always been, has always been, so to say, or we're remembering now. That's how things are going to be from now on. Okay, back to the future. And it's quantum, truly. Remember, this is why. Okay, it's quantum. There is no time. We have to fully transcend time and space. Ultimately, no longer focus on any date. Okay, not even an eclipse to make anything happen. Again, you need to be fully detached from the outcome, but it's already here now. And you're fully merged with that. That's why I keep going on about it. Yeah, and you keep repeating it until, because we've had enough drills for this now all to fully unfold. But it's truly transcending time and space. That's the only time. If you want to teleport, if you want to be your diamond avatar fully ignited, you need to transcend time and space. And you can't keep going on about why we're not there yet or when we're going to be there, so to say. You're just fully anchored in the now moment, the eternal now. This is the cosmic clock reset to 0 point. Okay, transcending time and space fully, and all of these cycles, no more cycles. Okay, and words are spells. Again, you're constantly doing magic, so to say. So be mindful of what you're calling in and co-creating, especially right now as everything has been amplified and the field has been totally blitzed and fully reset and cleared from all of the negative interference we had to contend with. So this is where our true success, and again, abundance is many things. Yeah. And the future I see is without money. We certainly don't need that. Infinite abundance is us creating out of thin air, us sharing everything, all of our resources. But again, we need to have transcended all of the poverty consciousness programming, all of the lack programming, where we feel we're not enough, because that is what projects out realities that where we don't have enough, so to say, when we have them running. And that's where we need to be really truthful to ourselves, not just pretend or blame other people for where we're at. Yeah, that's where we give our power away. So it's all about self-empowerment. You at one with source. You don't need a middleman, middlewoman to connect you to real truth. It's all about your direct connection. That's you fully ascending. That's what ascension is all about. Your divine union with source. Okay. So just keep emptying yourself to reset all back to the 0 point. Okay. Back to neutrality, to how God would see it all. You at one with the eyes and heart of God, at one with the God mind fully returned through us. I think we can feel these activations. And that's just pure love bliss. This is the rapture. This is where everything comes together and you're turning into pure light again. For those of us who have been doing the good work and are leading this ascension, but we're all getting out of the fear matrix and this false fuckery. So hey, again, one for all for one, and all for love, truly, getting us all the way home. But it's down to you how proud, so to say, you're going to be of yourself as we are fully completing this now. Yeah. So make yourself and Mother, Father, God proud. Like literally, just whenever you think of a decision, you just can't get it wrong. Just say fuck it and just do something. Just go for it. There's no time for procrastination whatsoever right now. This is happening one way or another. I have been assured of that by source. I was actually wanting to make a bet with my daughter for around the 11th. but she isn't really interested in this stuff. So anyway, not that we need to do that, and obviously not about money, but just generally, you know, I truly know that everything is about to change in massive ways. What and how, I can't say exactly, but that's half of the surprise. I wouldn't want to know, quite frankly, exactly everything, because that would be no fun whatsoever, no surprises. So our hearts are bursting wide open so we can receive all the good that we truly are so worthy of. Okay, our biggest, wildest dreams fulfilled, us truly happy, enjoy, and love this. True ecstasy, that's us ascending. And then this was the only thing that was still missing, and it's here now. So the supernova of the one heart mind is already here. So thank you so much again, everyone who was part of the last group call and activation, our full rising and ascent. It's here now. You can still access this also, the replay. Again, all of the replays are truly quantum. They're all timeless, and they're packed full of codes, full of ancient gnosis, wisdom, and keys and codes for your ascension. And yeah, thank you so much for everyone liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. Any and all donations for supporting my channel, my work. Again, those that take part in the activations, my groups, thank you so, so much, truly, for sticking with me, for believing, for making the impossible possible, the invisible visible. We shall see that all now, okay? Our hard work becoming like a feast set for us, and the celebrations with our cosmic star brothers and sisters, truly real, okay? But go deep inside the heart, from inside of you, and then project this out. This is truly multidimensional superpowers to the ready, okay? Let's do this. Again, listen to your own inner guidance beyond anything else. That's the most important. Also, just quickly, one for my group container, Gabriela Jimenez. She's doing a womb empowerment workshop, Awakening the Sacred Feminine, which is also about menstrual cycle and how to empower yourself through that. They start on the 10th of April. It's online. I leave the details below in the description box if you want to check that out. She's doing this with another star sister called Connie Duclos. And it's, again, online. You can sign up. And I leave the details below to the website, how you can do that, in case you are interested in empowering yourself further that way. And yeah, let's wrap this up. Truly, keep surrendering to God, okay? Our divine timing is here now. It all happens as we fully align, and that we have. Amazing work, everyone, okay? Thank you so much for sticking with it, keeping on believing. Truly, our belief systems are our only limit, especially now, as all the interference patterns, doubts, worries, insecurities fully dissolve from the field. Hey, happy hooray. Finally home, because in real truth, there's just clarity. There's no more wandering, there's no more confusion. There's no space for this now, okay? So, all aligns for us now. Imagine the polarity stripping back around, the right way back up, so to say, from fear to love, okay? Because that's what's happening, that's what's here. Remember, God is love, that's what real truth is, and it's what absorbs, heals, unifies, and ascends us all as one in no time whatsoever. After all, there's only one of us here. Again, my favorite affirmation for right now, I am fully healed and ascended right now. And so it is. Usa, enu, ashana, tekuna, enu, aeda, una, aishtanata. So, we can have it all, but it takes a team, a whole unified tribe of real, raw, true diamond avatars to make this impossible dream a real reality and truly work and physicalize now, okay? I need you all on board. Everyone, as many real, true, raw, authentic selves out there, okay? God selves fully risen, all the way in. If you want to join me for the activation, again, the details are below. Join the field, it's super potent. It's beyond that time, you know, that call. As most of you know who have joined my calls and activations previously, it's everything leading up to that and after. And again, I see everything will have changed by the 11th at the very latest. Again, we're not waiting for nothing. You just get busy with creating magic, okay? This is how this all works. Because if you keep waiting, you'll be waiting forever, all right? So no more spectating, no more putting this on anyone else, giving your power away, all right? Creating for others what they want to see happening in reality? What do you want to create? And then get busy, bringing this into the field, okay? We are truly the creators of our own realities, of our universes, especially now. We came here to return the kingdom and queendom of heaven through us, heaven on earth, okay? As we embody the new cosmic Christ blueprint, the second coming of the Christ, this is true divine consciousness return through us. This is what returns our new Eden. It's all here now. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love, so many blessings. I see you there. Bye, bye, bye.